Hello guys, welcome to this new video today, and I'm really happy to have you here again following this series on how I'm redesigning PHP Ocean. And in this video we'll try to continue where we stopped the other time. The other time I was trying to redisplay this latest updates, so I did the images and I did with the name. I brought the name back. So what was left was the date of publication, the author's name, and the number of views. And as you might notice in the current version of the website, which is phpocean.com, with the current version you might notice that actually I'm displaying the time ago, then the author's name, and then the number of views. Here I've tried to avoid this about the time ago because I don't know, it doesn't make much sense to me at some point, especially when I'm publishing, and when I publish and it takes long for me to publish again. For instance, you can look at this one, which is about 1 month ago. It doesn't make much sense to me. I don't like it much. I would like a date instead. And apart from that, I've also faced a challenge of displaying something just like this with Twig. And as you might notice, I'm using Twig to display the views. So displaying the time ago, there were these plugins and all this I could use and all this, and also I think Symfony has this package, and bringing it inside Slim was too much for me, so I didn't really want to bother myself about it. So I just decided to display the date in terms of month, date, and then the year, simply as that. And the author's name, I now decided to display the first name and the last name instead of just the username, because the username actually on the website is used to sign in, for users to sign in, and also I don't know, it's kind of secret content to me, so I don't think many people might like to see their usernames just displayed like that. So instead of displaying Zubuli, next time it is going to be my full name. So that's Ahmed Salifu. So far that's what I wrote. So anybody will have the chance to change it into something, but as time goes, I would change it so that the author's name will be entered manually on each article that is published, instead of just linking the user's account to the articles they write, because sometimes some people might like to write on the website and might not like to have an account on the website. I've faced so many people like that. When I ask them, you need to create an account on PHP Ocean before you publish your article, because I need to link your name to the article. It's kind of sound some way. So because of that, personally I kind of try to avoid some guest posts, because I don't want to bother people with that for now. So as time goes, this will be entered manually. And the views right now, as you can see, and this one particular thing, before in the old version the views were stocked or stored in a different table, which was called, I think that was, yes, IT news views, IT storage. That IT stands for IT storage, so IT news visits. So the visits were stored inside this table, as you can see. So I had to merge this table with the new table, which is blocked right now. So if you check the block table, I had to bring the views in front of each article so that it will be easy for me to fetch it. And this is how I organize the code to get that done. So let me look at this here. So this is how it goes in the controller, which is the home control where we fetch the articles. Okay, I called the blog post model, so I call the model blog, I use the model blog, and then I call the method posts, which gets me a list of posts without giving any parameter. I'm getting 8 posts in a descendant order. So if you check the blog model, you can see that method here, and I explained to you the guys how this method works. One of the most important things you need to notice here now is I've created a relationship between the blog model and the members model. So in the blog model we have the belongs to method, which is kind of a reverse of the has many, which is available here in the members method. And also I've renamed the table from users, the users table from users to members. I think that was users. Then let me look at it. Tables. that was users, IT users. So from IT users to members, because I really wanted to sound more personalized and more kind of friendly, and really the connection between my users to me is kind of membership. I prefer membership than just users. Users create some kind of distance to me, and I don't like it much. So it is now members. So the members model, the member model has many blog posts. So a member can publish many blog posts. What the advantage with that's one thing, the reason why I like Eloquent ORM when I'm building now. These relationships actually allow me to easily access I don't know, the collections through my Twig model views. So here you can see, for instance, because I have the member who owns any post. Anytime I have a post, and the post also belongs to the member, anytime I access a post, I can also access the member that has that post, and therefore access all the parameters of that member. So it is easy for me to quickly access, and thank God Twig has that possibility of just dispatching this and giving it to us very easily. So I can access the post, access the member that has the post, and the member's details to the first name, the last name, or whatever details I decided. So for instance, if I change into ID, I'm supposed to have the ID, don't quit. So I'm supposed to have the ID. So if I refresh, instead of the first name, now we have the ID, and thanks, I'm the number one. Don't jealous me, because I was the first one to sign up on the website then. Okay, so if we go back to it, so I have the username and the first name and last name, and also you can notice in the naming of my user table, my members table, when you check, I kind of kept the columns names very easy and plain right now. So that should be properties. So you can see know this blog, so member, and then so we have this username, email, password, country, city. No longer camel case or snake case and all this. Just kept it very plain and easy to access, except for the timestamp which is necessary for Eloquent to work. So I think that's the main thing you need to realize, to notice right now. So the views actually are, you can see before I was using I think Font Awesome to display the icon for the view, but I'm intending to go with something different. I don't know if I will do, but for now I'm just keeping it. And because the design there is not really ready, you can see it's not really that nice, so I'm planning to retouch it when I go back to the front-end design. So far I'm just displaying it that way. So we have the post and the views, and you see the advantage now for me moving the post views in the post table. So that made it very easy for me to display the views. So when I come back to the design, which is the front end of it, I'm going to retouch how this displays here. It doesn't look really cool, it's not obvious. So then the next video, I'm going to redisplay the preview of the tutorials here before we really continue to the sub pages, which is singles when you click on an article or you go to a category and all this. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like, and if you have any comment, please leave it below the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.